Welcome to the latest episode of Cut to the Chase. Watch for the squeeze.
And no one wants the squeeze.
Everyone is expecting one in this market though, but that's because there is a lot of love letters out there.
And we've probably got sellers going, what's the squeeze, Diego?
Well, they have not been under contract subject to building report finance and everything else that there is under the sun. A lot of the activity is not bad in the Auckland market, I must say. Would you agree? Helicopter view better than me?
Yep.
You've seen everywhere.
Properties are still selling.
Selling, right? The challenges that we're having is that, with auction, of course, we're not here to say auction is the best, the only way, but it's clean, it's done. When is a conditional offers in these markets, 1 out of 5 offers falls, and the vast majority of those property that the fall is because of builder reports, is because people are getting squeezed because there are some issues, sometimes very small issues as well, right?
Yeah.
But this is what we're talking about.
Well, and it's the classic psychology of buyer remorse. So I'm in contract, I do some investigations, invariably you'll find something out about the property, then all of a sudden those clouds move in and they think it's going to cost more. See, I've got an example of taking a property to auction with John. He's lived there for 43 years. I said, get a building report up front. He got a building report. It showed up a number of issues. He got them sorted. Tonight, Diego, we've got an auction and there's 4 bidders because the buyers have all got confidence now. Imagine 2 or 3 days out from the auction, they're getting building reports. They find out stuff that they think, that's going to cost more than it is, and then they get all shaky. So to stop the squeeze happening, get everything lined up, all the disclosures, and please get a building report done before you go to the market. Then you don't get the squeeze and you don't find out those uncomfortable truths with building reports that come in.
And for the one that I watch and say, but if I get a building report and there is something wrong, then I got to fix it. Not necessarily.
No.
It's just there, you know what it is, and you get advice from someone that is going to tell you, not a big deal, a few $1,000s and we can get it fixed. But then we can give that to the buyers with confidence, because when the buyer comes to your property, I can say with confidence, like, hey, I wanted to let you know there's nothing to disclose. There's a little issue at the garage, there's a little leak on the wall, whatever that might be.
And they'll accept
it can be fixed with a couple of grand. The vendor is not going to do it, but I just wanted to let you know, to be straightforward with you.
Because we all want the truth. When we go and buy something that's significant worth a lot of money and then we find surprises, we start going, what else am I missing?
What else?
Seeds of doubt come in. Full disclosure, stop the squeeze happening, and understand too that if you are signed up conditionally on conditional offers, encourage your agent to get backup offers. Because if there's a backup offer sitting in behind, then the first buyer doesn't have the leverage to give you the squeeze.
So let me explain very briefly. For
Okay.
some people might not know exactly how your backup offer works. You're under contract, you got 10 days for the finance, the building report on the limb report on the first agreement. Somebody else comes in and they say, I like the property and I'm happy to wait for the 10 days. And if the 10 days are over and the buyer does not purchase the property, then their offer becomes their active offers.
Yeah.
We can talk and expand on this, but the backup offers are very important, and that's why your agent should never advertise under offer. Sometimes you see those stickers on the signboard saying under
Saying
offer.
bugger off.
What that agent is saying is, don't call me anymore, I've sold the property. And in this market, well, in any market, but in this market more than ever, properties are not sold until they are sold. And there's nothing wrong with conditional offers. We welcome them. That's how we sell most properties. Pre-auction, post-auction, conditional offers are most of the offers, but you got to be strategic. How many days you got? Have you got a cash out escape clause? If you don't know what it is, give us a call. We're happy to answer these kind of questions. But do you have an agent that works 100% for you, for your best interest, or they just after a quick sale and then calling it quits the moment it's under contract? Because there are 2 types of agents, and one agent is not looking after you at its best.
Yeah, if you're in contract, push hard, make sure your agent's driving hard to get the backup offer, which gives you all the negotiation strength. Good point, D.
Cut to the chase. We like to just talk about it, let you know how it is, and if you got questions, if you're a buyer, a vendor, any type of question, feel free to get in touch with us, and we really appreciate if you can please like. If you don't want to share, it's fine. Please subscribe. We'll appreciate it, and have a great day.
Watch the squeeze.